Yo, Ziggy here. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna say it right now. YouTube is gonna destroy Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. They will. Now let me go ahead and give you why I think that's gonna happen. Now, first of all, I just want to say Activision, I think you made a terrible mistake by having single player, I'm sorry, not single player, multiplayer added to the game. I was kind of shocked actually, I figured since, it's about making money. I mean, it's a business, don't get me wrong. I know everybody bitches about supply drops, etc., but it is a business. And to have two games come out and both have multiplayer at the same time means, no matter how you slice it, that the community that you're targeting is going to be playing two separate games, and that's two separate entities. One where we know they will probably have supply drops or some kind of variant of that to make money, and one where you're taking a huge gamble or risk if you try to exploit that and add it to COD4. So that's risky, and the reason why I say it's risky is because YouTubers have a knack for one thing, especially recently with all these Call of Duties that have come out over the years, and that is to bitch and moan and complain about everything. And if you add supply drops or add microtransactions of any kind to COD4, knowing full well that they never had that back then, I don't think that's going to go over too well. I really don't. I know a lot of people are going to be mad if you do that, period. Especially the people that you originally were wanting to get them excited about the game. So that's why I was shocked about the multiplayer. But anyways, YouTubers destroying the game. That's the reason why YouTubers destroy it. They bitch and moan, they complain, they cry about shit. A gun is OP. By the time you know it, you look at the game, they have 18 updates to try to balance weapons that didn't need balancing at all. They're mad that they got killed by a gun, and then they start yelling about it on YouTube, and then there are, hundreds of thousands of followers like, yeah, I hate that gun too. And then by the time you know it, everybody's tweeting these, devs and everything, or their official, Twitter account, and then they're like, shit, all right, well, let's go ahead and fix it, because they think there's something wrong and it makes everybody happy. It doesn't do shit. The game is always going to be the same, and that's what I love about COD4. Everybody knew what weapons were OP in COD4. The M16, the AK-47, the AK-74U, the MP5, the M40. Those were OP guns. But guess what? You can use them also. I mean, I never understood that concept. If a gun is badass, just use it. Why would you care if somebody else is using it? Just because you won't, even if you felt like you were the greatest COD player alive and that you should go 100-0 every game, just because you died 10 times by, a AK-47, why is that an OP gun just because you died from it? Well, why don't you get the AK-47 and go 108 this time with it? I mean, it makes no sense to bitch and complain about a gun. Now, it's one thing to cry about camping and shit like that. The great thing about COD4 though was there was no incentive to camp, and not like it is with these games today, because now it's all about trying to get the score streak or the kill streak, etc., because that's how you were able to get all your kills. Back then nobody cared about kills. It was just having fun killing the people. You had the UAV, you had the helicopter, you had the the lightning strike, whatever it was, the airstrike, and then the helicopter. Was it 357? I think those were the streaks, and that was it. That's awesome. Now you have to wonder if YouTubers are going to be mad about that. I have a feeling, I just do, that they're going to want to have more than just 357. They want to have a modern take of the old game, and that right there is going to have YouTube destroy the game. If it does come out where it's just 357, guess what's going to happen? They'll be like, you're right, we want to add more streaks. Let's add like an RCXD. And guess how they're going to do that? Yes, you're right, supply drops. That right there is going to get you pissed off, right? YouTube's going to bitch and moan about it. Oh, you want better guns than what we have here, MP5, etc.? We're going to buff, nerf, and by the time you know it, hey, let's add some of the Modern Warfare 2 guns in there. I mean, why not? Let's add some of the Modern Warfare 2 score streaks in this game. And then the 10 maps, there are already people mad about the 10 maps out of 16, which I don't really get because nobody played the other 6 anyways. I don't even think people would know the other 6, the names of them. I think the ones everybody knows is going to be in the game, with a shipment, overgrown, etc. That's going to be in the game. But let's say your favorite map just happened to not be there. Guess how they're going to put it in the game? Yes, you guessed right. It's going to be a DLC. And guess what's going to happen? YouTubers are going to bitch about it. By the time you know it, they're going to destroy this game with their complaints, with their hatred towards everything. the game is going to be a lot different than what they've been used to too. Because I mean, we have this as the beacon of the FPS, you know, genre. We have this as the OG. Modern Warfare and World of War will forever be, you know, the old school gamers' FPS game of choice, because one, YouTube never really got their hands on it to destroy it, and two, it was ours. You know, that was our memories of the game. We always go back to, oh man, I remember Modern Warfare was so much fun, etc. And maybe when we were playing it, if we had YouTube, we probably would complain about a lot of the shit, but we didn't have that platform, so there was no way for you guys to know that. So, and then memory is short term, you know, when it comes to shit like that. I'm not gonna remember all the bad things about Overgrown and all that. Of course, if you're a sniper, you had a lot of fun playing that map, and of course, if you weren't a sniper, you were mad that that guy sniped you from all the way the fuck out there. You know what I mean? But that's not the point. The point is, the YouTubers are gonna be so mad that that is happening, and how can you be happy that that happened back then? That they'll destroy the game for everyone, and you specifically. So, YouTube, congratulations. You're going to take a classic and destroy it. Activision, congratulations. You played yourself.